Hello and welcome to TradeFlow Television,
bringing you valuable analysis and actionable intelligence
through the global commodity markets.
These are some of the key topics that we will be looking into in today's program.
First, let's take a look at the overnight headlines which are impacting the commodity markets.
China's crude oil throughput in November rose 3.2% on year, setting a record high on a daily basis, as a huge private refiner started trials of a new refining unit and state-owned refineries raised processing rates to meet annual targets. The country processed 58.35 million tons of crude oil last month, equivalent to 14.2 million barrels per day (BPD), according to data from the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) on Tuesday. That exceeded the October record of 14.09 million barrels of oil per day.
Inadequate investment in exploration and new drilling may leave the world without enough oil in 20 to 30 years despite a shift towards renewable power sources, top energy analysts say. The long-term outlook contrasts with today's situation where plunging oil demand due to the coronavirus crisis has left the market oversupplied, prompting the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, Russia and their allies, a group known as OPEC+, to curb output.
Moving on to the top news in the energy sector.
Brazil's sugar and ethanol lobby group Unica said on Tuesday it does not expect the United States to retaliate after the Brazilian government did not renew a tariff-free ethanol import quota that was almost entirely used by U.S. producers. The tariff-free ethanol import quota, for 187.5 million liters of ethanol, expired on Monday. A Brazilian government source said last week that talks between the two countries for the renewal of the quota, in a deal that could include sugar, did not progress.
The European Commission on Tuesday proposed rules to restrict funding for natural gas projects and instead funnel cash into low-carbon technologies to meet climate goals. The EU's 10E rules define which cross-border energy projects are eligible to receive certain EU funding and fast-tracked permits. The Commission on Tuesday proposed a rewrite of the rules, which guided €4.7 billion in EU cash to energy projects over the last decade, including power grids and gas pipelines. The proposal excludes dedicated oil and gas infrastructure from the rules, confirming draft plans previously reported by Reuters.
Moving on to metal price moves.
China's primary aluminium production hit a daily record in November, official data showed on Tuesday, as more smelting capacity came on stream to take advantage of strong demand and high prices for the metal. Output was 3.18 million tons last month, the National Bureau of Statistics said, up 8.7% from a year earlier. While the monthly figure was down 0.6% from October's record 3.2 million tons, November's daily output of 106,000 tons beat September's previous daily record of 105,433 tons. November has one day less than October.
Gold gained more than 1% on Tuesday, bolstered by expectations of more coronavirus relief aid in the United States as mounting COVID-19 cases renewed concerns over the economic toll of the pandemic. Spot gold was up 1.1% at $1,847.61 per ounce by 11:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, while U.S. gold futures GCV1 rose 1% to $1,851.10. Gold, regarded as a hedge against likely inflation and currency debasement, has risen about 22% so far this year amid the unprecedented stimulus unleashed globally.
We will now look at the top news in the agricultural sector.
U.S. soybean processors notched their third-largest monthly crush on record in November, while soymeal exports surged to the highest for any month in nearly 8 years, according to data released by the National Oilseed Processors Association, NOPA, on Tuesday. NOPA said its members, which handle about 95% of all soybeans processed in the United States, crushed 181.018 million bushels of soybeans last month, down from a record 185.245 million bushels in October but up from 164.909 million bushels in November 2019. That is all for today's news on the commodity market. Stay tuned to TradeFlow TV as we continue to provide you with more updates. You can also follow us on Twitter at TradeFlow TV1, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop.